We know fans are looking to get a Braden Smith Pacers jersey, which you can pre-order right now on the team store website.
People in Westfield, as you can imagine, are so excited that they're going to be able to watch Braden Smith continue to play here locally without buying an airplane ticket or driving to Chicago. When they heard his name called in the draft while at a watch party, they were doing so. There was a group that came together at a local restaurant.
Brandon Schaff went to Westfield High School today to speak with his former head coach about his journey from the small city to the pros.
Excitement and pride here at Westfield High School as alum Braden Smith is now drafted into the NBA. He'll be suiting up soon for the Pacers, and his head coach and his younger brother talked with me about the significance of this moment.
The Chicago Bulls select Braden Smith.
That was the moment an NBA dream came true for Purdue star Braden Smith, hearing his name called by NBA Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum. The Chicago Bulls picked Smith 38th overall in the second round and quickly traded him to his hometown team, the Pacers. His high school head coach was at the watch party as his community celebrated his basketball journey continuing to the next level.
I grew up a Purdue fan and I grew up a Pacer fan, so as his high school coach, this is awesome, but certainly an awesome night last night, awesome, great for his family, our community, and just a joy on his face to see his name get called in the NBA draft.
Smith's younger brother Maddox was right behind Braden when his name was called, saying it was unforgettable. He says their family always believed he could be an NBA player one day. Now he'll play for the team they grew up rooting for. In Westfield, Brandon Schaff, 13 News.
And Sumter says he plans to come watch Smith play for the Pacers, which he did often while he played at Purdue. That's exciting. Now, some of Smith's Purdue teammates are also making big moves to the pro level. Trey Kaufman-Renn got drafted to the Timberwolves. Oscar Clough signed a summer league contract with the Rockets. And Fletcher Lawyer signed a summer league contract with the LA Clippers. Also, Pike grad Ryan Conwell got traded to the Heat after getting drafted to the Thunder. And some more movement. IU's Lamar Wilkerson also signed a summer league contract with the Thunder. And Butler's Michael Ajayi signed a two-way contract with the Hornets. Ladies?
Thanks so much, Felicia. At this hour, 5:06, this is a look at radar, and we're tracking the impact that a storm system could potentially have here on central Indiana. This is where it's at right now, and this is something that Angela's been tracking. And so any chance that what you're seeing here has the potential to turn severe?
For areas south and east of Indianapolis, there is that potential this evening, but it's a low threat. We increase that threat, unfortunately, for tomorrow with an increased threat of tornadoes as well, especially across the southern part of the state. So stick with us the next couple of days. We've got you covered on storms. This is radar. I'm going to get you a close-up view of some of the pockets of steadier rain that we're tracking locally. Not everybody getting the storms, but where these storms do fire, potential for some gusty winds, heavy rain, and lightning. Those are all threats this evening. Here's Interstate 69. We've got a cell over Marion in Grant County. That is below severe limits and no lightning for now with that one. We've got one southwestern sections of Clinton County that's crossing Interstate 65 southwest of Frankfort, and we've got another cell near Waveland. All of this tracking off to the south and east. We take you south near Nashville and southern half of Brown County. We do have some lightning with these cells and a stronger storm just south of Terre Haute. This is the type of activity that will continue this evening, and again, that low severe threat from Indianapolis south and east. Future Track 13 shows the spotty showers and thunderstorms weakening as we lose daylight, and then we turn our attention to an increased threat of severe weather tomorrow. I'll cover that in the Friday forecast.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. And don't forget, you can always track the storms with our live Doppler 13 radar from wherever you are, whenever you want. All you have to do is stream it from our WTHR TV streaming app. Earlier today, I had a conversation with Graham Rahal. Last week, you might recall, the IndyCar driver made a post on Twitter. In it, he called Indianapolis a dump and described an event that he hosted where he says even the security didn't feel safe near downtown, near Monument Circle. Here's a part of our conversation just a few hours ago. If you could rewrite that post today, what would it say? Would it be the same, or would you make a tweak?
I would say the message point may be the same. Maybe I wouldn't use the word dump, but the message point would be fairly similar, that we have an issue. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what side of the political spectrum you're on or where you live. we have an issue. And the crime, I mean, I cannot tell you, literally, I'm not exaggerating, when I got a text from this group that said, hey, we just drove 4,000 or 5,000 miles, whatever it was. The one city we do not need to go back to is Indianapolis. That is not what we want. That is not who we want to be. That's not the pride that the Hoosiers have. We have to fix the issues that are at hand. And I know that some people want me to just shut up. And I know some people, want to blame me for being just an IndyCar driver and I need to go do. But the reality is, I'm not just an IndyCar driver. I've got a young family. I'm a businessman. I employ a lot of people. We're a massive revenue source for the state of Indiana now. I've got a lot at stake. And I've got other business owners that feel the exact same. And so while maybe I don't use the word dump, the reality is the city of Indianapolis, the downtown part of Indianapolis, is not a place that people want to go to anymore. And so we need to correct that. I had one buddy that lives right near Mass Ave that said, hey, the other night there were 70 rounds fired off or something. It sounded like a fireworks show, and I've got a young family and I've got to go. This is, the common message that I get is I used to love going downtown. I just don't go. I don't even try to go anymore.
Yeah, as you can see there, instead of backing off, Graham now really is doubling down. He says because of this post, he's hearing more conversations from more people like this.
I can tell you that my comments were very supportive. One group that I'm very close with has a business downtown, a large business downtown, and they have a garage that is attached to their building. And they have to hire private security now to get their staff to their cars at the end of the day. That is not okay. That is not the way that Indianapolis should be. It has become more than one social media comment and has stemmed into something that I hope we can all come together and start to create some good within the city.